Well, good morning to everyone. I'm going to give you my pecan pie recipe, which I learned from my mum. We're going to start with 7 eggs, fresh as can be, and we're going to use a cup of sugar. I use a brownish natural sugar and then grind it in the food processor. Now I'm going to put in my Karo syrup. I cut my recipe in half for sugar and Karo syrup, so it's not as sweet and it's more of a savory pie. Now you want to select your pecans for the top. This one's no good, dead to me. Buy this one, beautiful, perfect. I'd be happy to put you in a showcase, my friend. Now we're going to go to the Cuisinart, our shredder, as I like to call it. And we're going to put our nuts in there. Not your actual testicles. I made that mistake, let me tell you. It was not good. So you're going to take your pecans and you're going to chop them real fine, almost to a flour. More and more nuts. Just keep putting your nuts in there over and over again. Now when you're done, you're going to see this stuff around the sides, this almost a butter that you're going to see. Don't throw that away. Make sure you scrape out every bit of that and get that into your mix, because it's pure nutty goodness. Even around the rim of the processor bin, all that stuff, get it all, put it in. It's good. So you got to scrape it out with your finger. Show it to your friends, they'll be horrified. Now you're going to get a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're going to add that and a little bit of the old wild turkey. Put that in your tum-tum and forget about pie. Forget it. No, 2 ounces of that, a little bit extra, never hurts. And you're going to pour all that together in a nice bowl. Now you start cracking in your eggs. Get to cracking. Crack all them eggs in there, all 7 of them. I'm showing off my advanced cracking one-handed technique. You're welcome. If you can pick that up as from watching this video, more power to you. Now that's just showing off right there. Looks disgusting. Okay, now I'm going to add me sugar. And I'm going to give it a good stir with me whisk. You can see this recipe is not something I made up. It's something I've adapted from other recipes. I've got a whole library of different recipes that I use. Now you're going to swirl it up into a big slurry. It looks like something you might find in the loo. It's right next to a stall where a fella maybe had a few too many. Oh God, that looks horrifying, doesn't it? Show that to your friends. They'll be horrified by that too. But you're going to get it all mixed up real nice, and you pour it in one of these prefab pie shells. Those Keebler elves make really nice pie shells. Why should I go to the effort? And you're going to fill it, and you're going to leave a little room at the top, because it will swell up a little bit. Now you're going to take those beautiful pecans you picked before, and you're going to lay them out in a beautiful design. You got to be careful. One time I actually laid down a design, it summoned a demon. It was a bad Christmas. And you just keep laying them on. Make sure you get lots of pecans on there. And this one's in a spiral. They look like they're swimming in a circle. Now you're going to have your preheated oven to 325, and you're going to bake it for about 35 minutes. Put them on the top rack so they won't be too close to me burner on the bottom. Now here's a special pro tip for everyone. When your baking time's ended at 35 to 40 minutes, turn the oven off, open it up for a second, and then let the pies coast in until the oven is cool. This will dry the pie out a little bit, which is just fine. You don't want it too runny. I don't like them runny pies. Don't try to run from me, pie. I'll eat you.